I mean, it's complete insanity. Why you would spend 50 years of your life building this, who knows? But why wouldn't you?
Good afternoon. There's a change.
Yeah, it's the afternoon, but we're running seriously late again, but hey. We are currently parked at, can't think of the name of the place again.
La Yecla.
Yeah, there. The reason we're here is we've come to do a bit of a hike. Hopefully this won't take too long, but it did look stunning from the photos we've seen. And then tonight we're heading back to a park up we've actually spent the past couple of nights in. It was lovely. Nice. So quiet, so peaceful. Right amongst, you say they were almond trees? Almond trees. Oh, it's beautiful. And seeing the guy out on his tractor this morning with his cycling helmet on to make sure he didn't knock himself out on the branches.
Bless him.
It was awesome. But yeah, I mean, the landscape here. Where we are at the moment, we're actually in the Burgos region of Castilla y Leon.
Yeah.
We'll get my teeth in for that one next time. I've got to say.
It's lovely. It's just such a shame that the camera can't pick up the multiple vultures sitting at the top of that.
Anyway, the hike, the walk this morning is, or we believe, is following this river that looks really quite pretty, but following it all the way down through this gorge. I also believe, and I think I've seen some of it already, there's like a suspended walkway. Not very high, so it shouldn't test my fear of heights today. But there's like a suspended walkway that kind of runs all the way around the edge here. We'll see. Wow.
That bloody wind.
Yeah, come round the corner and the wind is whistling through here. Sorry if that's coming out on camera, but this does look very cool.
This is a bit special.
Yeah, this is amazing. Who dreamt up putting a walkway through here? I never know. And it is literally following the route of the river all the way down through this gorge. What a way to start this.
Yeah.
That's the road up there, by the way.
Yes, it is.
It's ridiculous. I mean, I love it when people come up with these really, what's the word I'm looking for? Ingenious or crazy ideas of just sticking roads and paths through the middle of, well, some gorge. That's amazing, the power of this water. Oh Bobby, I am proper loving this. This is so cool. Oh look. Oh. Wow. I am blown away. I don't even know if I've faced the camera up yet, but we are right in the middle of a gorge. Hopefully the camera caught that. It's a bloody great something. There's lots of blooming great somethings flying around up there. Well, we're at the other side. That was incredible.
It was.
It's not the end of the hike if we don't want it to be, darling, though. It's now a choice.
It is.
So,
Eeny or meeny, and this is to the Buitre, however you pronounce it, which is the birdie nesty area. So we're going this way. And because it's in the sun.
You want to go this way?
That way.
The really hard way?
That way.
You can do me a favour, you can remind Alison in the comments when she starts moaning about how much we're climbing. You picked this.
You said it was an easy hike whichever way. So if it isn't, you're the one in trouble. Just saying.
Do you know what, that was quite incredible though. I mean, what idiot comes up with the idea of sticking a footpath through there? But at the same time, why wouldn't you?
Indeed.
I've just seen...
A very large vulture.
We'll come on to that in a second, but I have seen it's not the end, there's more.
There is.
And that seems to go up now, through something over there. But yes, you're right. That is a very large metal vulture.
Yes.
But you know what though? It might only be getting to, what, 16 you said? Today? But it's really warm out here in the sun. However, in that canyon,
Yeah.
that was really cold.
It was, because you're out of the sun and the wind was whipping through there.
Yeah.
Can I
Sorry,
just
go on.
say an apology?
Apology?
Yeah, well, because I said we should have brought Bart. You said it was all like this, and I said it didn't seem to be because it was concrete, but clearly it is mostly like this, and he wouldn't have managed. So
yeah, we had a bit of a discussion
I
whether or not to bring
apologise.
Bart with us. This is what I was worried about, because I'd seen photos.
Ah, okay. See, I hadn't seen.
But
I hadn't
yeah,
seen the photos other
the
than
first
these.
bit we went through, that was a solid concrete floor. I don't know if this is newer. Either way, darling, I am like a pig in shit. The only thing I do have to say is, hopefully I'm not speaking too soon here, but it's definitely not going to test my fear of heights, because, well,
It's nice
we're
and
not
low.
exactly the highest up here.
Mind a puddle. The Gorge, natural site which due to its own dynamic is subject to unforeseen rocky fragments and falls that can involve serious personal risk. The trail ends at this point. If you decide to enter the gorge, you do so at your own risk and warned of such dangers.
I love
It's a
the way
shame
they...
we didn't see
Yeah.
the other side of the gorge.
Yeah.
Tell us that after we've come through it.
Maybe you're supposed to come from that direction.
Maybe.
But I find it bizarre that that sign's there, not at the other end. What? Well, we thought we were in the main car park. Clearly we weren't.
Ah!
I wasn't going to film on the way back, but how can you not?
It looks nicer this way around.
How can you not film when that's what you're seeing?
I'm loving watching those vultures just sweep around up there in their
Oh.
flock. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Just getting back to going in the gorge on the walkway, because all of a sudden the temperature has dropped. It's insane, the difference, isn't it? Right, let's stop waffling anyway, and let's take you guys back through. That was more spectacular on the way back here.
Yes.
You got a better angle and got to see things better.
Yeah. Agreed.
But nice, quick, easy walk to start the day. Lovely. Get back to Percie now and get on to our next stop. So we're now do you know what? You tell them where we are, because I'm tired of babbling the names and never getting them right.
Santo Domingo de Silos.
And the reason we've come here is there's a monastery.
Yes.
But apparently, very big apparently, this is the most famous monastery in Spain, according to the internet.
Yeah.
But this place says nothing about it being
It
the most
does not,
famous.
no.
So
It doth not blow its own trumpet.
No, we don't know what to expect. Should have saved our legs with the that little hike we just did, because this seems to be more of a hike from the car park to the actual monastery than anything. It seems a hell of a long way. We seem to be walking forever. I presume that's the monastery over there, isn't it?
Yes.
You were telling me that this is €4 to get in.
Apparently so, yes.
But is it going to be €4 or is it going to be another jammy us? You saw last week's video, for about the fifth time since we've been doing this. We turned up at the castle and it was a special free day to get in. Happens a lot to us at the moment, doesn't it?
It does.
Right, fingers crossed. So he says we're there and it's saying monastery and cloisters is this building.
Here.
No way. We're not making this up, I swear blind, but...
Wednesday afternoons is free.
Yeah. We've not done it on purpose. This is...
No.
Oh, I don't know.
Can I just
I'm not
say...
going to moan, though.
No. Can I just say I'm taken by this already? The amazing painting on the ceiling and this beautiful cloister.
I kind of see what all the fuss is about. There's so many details.
Beautiful. Itching to go up there.
I'm shocked you haven't at least poked your head around the corner.
I'm not going to.
See if the monks tell her off.
Wooden door with a beautiful grate. Iron gate.
Right. Well, another freebie.
Yes, indeed.
That's kind of today done though, isn't it? So I think the plan now, we're going to head back to Covarrubias. But because it's so late already, it must be nearly 5 o'clock already. I think
20 past.
20 past 5, wow. I think get some food, settle down for the evening and see you guys tomorrow. Morning.
Little salted caramel chocolate again.
For breakfast again. We've actually moved our van over the other side of the village to, well, by this river, mainly because there's quite a bit of shade here and today's going to get really quite warm, they reckon. So we parked in the official air last night, lovely place like we said already. I've forgotten the name of this place.
Covarrubias.
Covarrubias. We're going to take a quick wander around the village here. We're going to pop to a pharmacy to pick up one of Alison's prescriptions. And then this afternoon, I think we got something a little bit
Quirky.
out there to go and see. By the way, we forgot to mention yesterday, we got to the point where we saw in the videos we
Butchered
desperately
our hair.
needed a haircut. I've got to say one thing though. There's been at least one person asked for a video on how I cut my hair. Trust me.
You don't want to know.
It's just a pair of clippers and I just tack at it for 20 minutes. Can't you tell? That bridge, for the size of this village, is way over the top.
Isn't it beautiful though?
It's a stunning bridge. See, why I say it's over the top is you've got, what, a handful of houses here, and then this is just the main part of the village, and this is it. Just this thing. But it's got a whopping great bridge going over the river to get in. Now, as we drove into this village, because we've been here, what, 3 or 4 days already,
yeah.
So the one thing we did notice is this side of the village has got all this wooden, kind of like what we would call in the UK like a Tudor style, which is really unusual. We've not seen a village like that in Spain.
No. France, yes. Spain, no.
That's cute, but we want to go down here first, do we? We're going to head down towards the tower.
Yeah. It's impressive looking.
Yeah.
This street is lovely.
We've picked our house. That is glorious.
Yeah.
What is it, number 12? We want number 12.
Yeah, number 12.
With the pillars and a balcony overlooking the river and the woods. Right next door to the big tower. Perfect.
Love that.
I was going to say, this is very large and grand for a very small village, all of this.
Mm.
I mean, it probably takes up half of the village just in itself. Oh. Oh, hello.
I did tell you it was a beautiful village.
Oh, I like this.
Oh, look at the little mock house.
I don't know where to look in here. We'll just kind of scan around, but yeah, what's that?
I don't know.
Is it a doll's house?
It's a bird house, isn't it?
It's a bin?
No, it's a bin.
Oh, now that is
No
the best
way.
bin I've seen in Spain. This is beautiful.
Oh, it's lovely.
Church is shut, but yeah, beautiful from outside.
But is it? Obviously, it's beautiful from outside, but I mean, is it shut? The gate at the end is open. Church is open.
Church looks open then.
Enter in silence. Wow.
That's a lot of gold. In the church was insane.
Yes.
That golden...
Which one?
Yeah, well, I don't know what you call them. What do you call them? The decorative things behind the altar. However, we've now come into the cloister area. I didn't expect such a dramatic, over-the-top thing like this with the ceilings. Yeah, this is blown my mind a little bit for such a small village. By the way, it was €4 to get into this part, free to get into the main part of the church.
Yes.
But to come to the cloisters was €4, but also got the museum there with lots of very morbid religious things, very over-the-top expensive religious things, and a painting that drove Alison mad. Because it was, you were incensed by the fact you thought it'd been hung wonky.
Yes.
But it wasn't, was it?
No, it made me even worse when I realised that the top of the painting was square, but the bottom went at an angle. And it's just kind of...
Yeah,
Originally I just wanted to make it straight, but then just having it the wrong shape is just...
All of a sudden, there's a lot of people in the church. And I was worried about the fact that we had to enter in silence.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of chatting going on in there now.
There's a lot of chatting going on in there.
The warmth, hold on, the warmth you get when you walk out here.
Oh.
Right. That way. This is something
This is lovely.
very pretty.
Yeah.
I love this. With all the, I don't know what you call them, style, but I call it like Tudor. Oh, hold on.
It's just so beautiful.
I love that.
Which bit?
Well, the fact that they are this stuff here, and then you've got a balcony up top. Ooh.
And the balcony on that one juts out even further than the first floor.
The bins.
I love them.
That wasn't a one-off.
No.
There's one there, there's another one over there, and that's now 4 I've seen of the same thing. I think they're awesome.
What makes them even more awesome?
Yeah. Oh, is
They're
that the
clearly
actual street
modelled on actual houses in the village.
Are they? Oh, wow. Just taking a little wander up side street, see what we can find. But we have noticed that all the cafes and restaurants seem to be shut, and it's Thursday morning here, by the way, and that's not normal. Although, I think we mentioned earlier, Alison's got to pick some prescriptions up from the pharmacy here that she ordered yesterday, and that doesn't open till 11:30.
Yeah.
Which again is unusual. Most pharmacies around here open up 8, 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Or when I say round here, I mean Spain.
Yeah.
I like this though.
This is lovely.
That's got a proper, that's kind of medieval, isn't it?
Hello, birdie. Yeah. Oh, look.
Ah.
Office of Tourism. Closed.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Closed.
In our old Spanish videos when we used to live full-time in Percie, whenever we went to a place, the Office of Tourism would always be closed. Back to that again.
It's clearly the same.
I am smelling it, I'm getting hungry now.
Oh yeah, I can smell it too.
Yeah,
It
sorry
smells
guys, we
really
might
good.
have to go and find at least cakey
Food.
baconess or something. Hey.
Well, it says panaderia, that way. Mantecados.
Panaderia, is it open? Yes, it must
Yes.
be. They've got
Oh.
to sign it. That's looking a bit
Sparse.
sparse. Well, that was a bit disappointing. Obviously, so popular that they get bought out first thing in the morning.
Yeah, I
So.
was going to say it is nearly 12:30 now, so.
Yeah, and to be fair, the bakery in our village of Percie is the same, isn't it? They're pretty much sold out by this time of day.
Yes.
This
Oh.
would be the main square, and that looks like a
Something's
restaurant
open.
That
It's
looks
something.
promising. Oh,
Something smells good.
oh, something smells really good. Oh. Yeah, that's about right. This is turning into a no-go all the way round. Clearly, if you want to eat here or buy anything here, you need to be at
Be
the
early.
restaurant or the shop nice and early. We have one last possibility, by the looks of it. Pasteleria
Closed.
Cerrado. Ah, seriously.
Never mind.
I think you might be right. Might just have to go back to the motorhome and have a bowl of cereal. Problem is now I'm hungry. We spoke about food.
Yes.
You know what I mean. You speak about food and that's it, done.
Oh, we're back
Everything
here.
is shut.
Yeah.
Ah,
I'm pinning my hopes on one last thing.
what's that?
When we came in, I think there was a cafe type thing in this bit just round the corner.
Ah, okay. You mean that one there?
Well, there's people there.
People there, we stand half a chance. We have some luck.
Yay!
We've managed at least to get a bocadillo, a sandwich. I think we've missed this. You don't realise you miss things until you get back here. You miss being able to just sit at a bar, nice and warm, get a really cheap meal. I mean, 2 big bocadillos, $9.50 for the 2 it's going to be.
Plus
Amazing food, amazing meat inside. And yeah, I've missed it. It's a bit like my love of Chinese bazaars. No, seriously, everyone knows about Chinese bazaars in Spain, don't they? Just an amazing place where you can go and get anything you need really cheap. And it's good quality, it's not crap.
If a Chinese bazaar doesn't have it, you don't need it.
Correct. I've missed Chinese bazaars. Anyway, enough waffling, gonna finish off our food. And now I think we're heading back to the motorhome to head down to our next stop of the day. I'm intrigued by this one.
After we go to the pharmacy.
Oh yeah, need to get your stuff in the pharmacy. So we're not exactly where we said we were going to be.
No. And are you sure you've pressed record?
I am this time. To explain, we've been to this, or the location we just said we were going to go, and if you've been following our channel, you know we've been having problems with the GoPro. And once again, the GoPro had a meltdown and ate all the footage. That's the quick way. Oh, by the way, I've promised Alison I'll do this a quick way.
Not very quick.
No. So then we decided, and it was like 5 days later, wasn't it, to go back again for a second trip and re-record, which we did. And we have most of that footage, apart from the footage at the very beginning, where I was pressing record, but that was stopping the recording, and basically there's lots of footage of the side of my leg for the first 5 minutes. So to cover that very quickly, we get to a place called Artlanza. We pay €8 per person to get in. We get in,
Thoroughly enjoy it.
after explaining the GoPro issue, and you kind of join us not far from the entrance, to be fair. To kind of explain this place, this is the brainchild of a guy called Felix Yanez. If I pronounced that right?
Not a clue.
Bit of a tongue twister, that one. Now, how how do you explain this? He has basically spent the last 50 plus years building his own town from scrap.
Yeah.
And it is, the whole thing is built from scrap, materials, stuff that's been donated,
Reclaimed.
But
he's not paid for.
Yeah, not spent a penny rebuilding this thing over the last 50 years. And he's got his own entire medieval town here. Yeah, I remember this bit.
I loved this bit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cold.
It took me a little while last time to kind of get my head around this, but this is what is called the Comedy Square. It's basically just an area with a stage, some seating, where they put on shows. It's not just comedy, is it? It's music shows.
No, music. They have concerts and theatre. I think it's lovely.
I like this. It'd be interesting to have actually been here when something was on.
Yeah. Next time.
We were both completely blown away by this place, weren't we? And it's still, it's no, what's the word I'm looking for? It's just as good second time.
I was going to say it's no less the second time.
Yeah, no less second time.
It's still got a smile on my face.
Yeah. I mean, it's complete insanity. Why you would spend 50 years of your life building this, who knows? But why wouldn't you? That's the crazy thing about it, isn't it?
Why
I love
not?
the insanity of it. I really do.
The touches in this place is what got me.
Yeah.
The fact that he'd done Bar Paco and he'd done various different ages of the buildings as we go through, obviously medieval and various others. But just the little things, like the little surprise that we got when we went through the gate.
Okay.
The town gate.
Town gate?
Town gate.
What town gate?
You know, when we went through the gate and it went through an extra little village and then came back out at the Panaderia.
What?
You've forgotten that already?
Yeah.
He's shaking his tail feathers at us.
Oh, hello. We met this dude last time, but he just kind of sat there. He's clearly on full display mode. Although we could do with you facing the other way, see the pretty side instead of seeing your butt. Hi, come on then.
Comes.
Hey, dude.
There you are.
That's so pretty.
Hello, handsome.
See, on this channel we bring you all the culture, don't we?
Yeah.
Museums, ancient castles,
Sassy peacocks.
peacock butts. Oh, this is huge, by the way. So, depends on where you read. Some places say this is on 10,000 square metres, but others say 25,000. I imagine what's actually going on is the ones that say 10,000 are out of date now, and because he's continued to build over the last 10, 20 years, it's got to the point where it's now 25,000 square metres. It is huge. I mean, it just keeps going and going and going. And this is the games area, by the way, with some kind of wooden bowling thing.
I reckon. Don't do... Oh.
I remember this.
Yeah, because it was really windy and quite chilly, wasn't it? And we were saying about there being nowhere to live here.
Yeah.
And then got in here and went, actually, We could live here.
Yeah, we did wonder if this was genuinely a house at some point.
Yeah.
Because it seems real. Sorry, Felix, and I'll talk about his construction shortly, but this seems really well made, and that oven is a genuine oven.
Yeah.
That's not some reconstruction, that's the real thing. You can tell by the fact of, I don't know if you can see that dome thing in the back there, that's the actual oven part itself, and it is fully, yeah, that's a full oven. Right, construction, I was saying about the construction in there, this is kind of what I'm talking about. So, we have a beam just sat on the floor there like that, and then this is just perched on top with a chunk of, oh that's loose, with a chunk of wood across the top of that, and basically the whole thing is just like a big, it's like a big Jenga set, isn't it? It's just balancing.
Yeah. Perhaps that's how they did build them in the day. He's just showing us how they did build them in the day.
Maybe. Actually, that's the thing where he was building, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ah, this is what we were talking about. Again, shame, it looks like the gentleman himself is not here. But that, he clearly has been here though, darling, because that scaffolding was round the side there.
Yeah, and the trailer's moved slightly.
Oh yeah. This is obviously his latest creation of something. But again, you can see it's all facade because the windows are just looking through to the garden behind.
Yeah. Let's go to the chapel.
Oh, the chapel. Oh yeah, that is lovely.
Past the medieval vending machines.
If you fancy a Coke.
Come to church, my love.
Yeah. Yeah. It still is cute. We thought this was lovely. I think I remember saying something, and it's quite relevant, is that if you're going to have a church, have it like this.
Yeah.
Really simple, really basic, and just functional. It doesn't have to have lots of gold and adornments and stuff like that, does it? So
No, I didn't notice the dangling heads last time.
That's very religious. They seem
Well, yeah,
to
they've
always
obviously
have
been
morbid
recreated.
art and stuff.
Yeah. He obviously found this somewhere and then decided to finish that off above it.
So this is...
Wood, is it?
I think it's like resin or clay or something.
Oh, perhaps he made that too then.
But it's definitely broke off and he just put a painting behind that. I like that.
Yeah.
This was one of our favourite bits, wasn't it?
Yeah.
This is lovely. I know it's... They've got this in Valencia, yeah, as well, haven't they? Where it's the broken tile stuff. I actually really like it.
Yeah. This bit was my favourite.
The handprints and that.
2017, he did his handprints.
If you do come here, you get greeted by the resident friendly cats. Apparently there's 6 or 7 here, isn't there?
Yeah.
And they are so friendly.
Not to each other though.
Eh? So friendly.
Do you think he remembers that we brought him treats last time?
We didn't bring him treats last time.
We did bring him treats last time. And
I didn't.
The little fluffy black and white girl that was out there, who I would say
that's the
is
one you
sister.
wanted to steal. Did I just said that on camera?
Yes, you
didn't I?
did just say that on camera.
We weren't really going to
We
steal.
wouldn't steal her, but she was lovely.
Yeah.
Hi.
That was as much fun second time round as it was first time, to be fair.
And we saw the kitty mama.
Yes. Seriously, we had to bring you back here.
Couldn't not.
No. But the one word of advice we would give you from this experience, if you are going to buy an action camera of some form, you might want to avoid GoPro. We have had nothing but problems with it. Just saying. But look, I think now what we're going to do is get back in Percie and head back to the future.
To where we should be this week.
Where we'll see you next Sunday.
week.
Take care. See you next Sunday.